Hi. Last week we just finished the third annual Open Science Summit, and it marked a milestone of sorts because when I came up with the idea to do these, I said originally I'll do three of them and assess kind of where things stand and see where to go from there. And it's always a question for me. I go to a lot of conferences, a lot of events. It's kind of unclear actually if anything's accomplished. People are just talking a lot more than they take action, which is human nature, of course. But I thought I would share a little thank you note from one of our speakers from last week. Alan Black is a lawyer who represents patients in a couple of class action suits. One is against Genzyme over a shortage of this one drug. It's the only supply in the world for Fabry's disease. And another is this manufacturer of vitamin A. This is kind of symptomatic of the problems of monopoly in our biotech innovation space. And so Alan writes, can't thank you enough for the opportunity to present. The folks at the conference were so helpful and supportive. I learned so much. On a personal note, I had an opportunity to speak with Heather from Talking 20. Now that's a small startup that's come out of the DIY biology movement. Heather has come up with a way of doing inexpensive blood tests for a variety of hormones and vitamin levels. She's going to test my client's vitamin A levels. This is a godsend because my client's employer suspended her from work and suspended her insurance when she started going blind from vitamin A deficiency. She can't afford to pay for monitoring her vitamin A levels. Now we'll be able to track her disease and hopefully her recovery if we can get access to vitamin A. Your summit has had an immediate impact on the health of a real person in need. This could not have happened without your dedication and vision of a collaborative and open approach to science. So I thought that was great that there was actually a real tangible connection that came out of this. And each year we seem to make valuable connections for folks like that. And now my own history of this was kind of a roundabout path towards open science and open biology. I became interested in this first in the context of Napster, which I thought was this amazing development. It was my freshman year of college, actually. And of course it was shut down soon after. But that whole debate over Napster kind of turned me on to the issues around the future of digital media and the economics of the knowledge economy. And from there I learned about the history of free and open source software, and then also came across a number of folks who were making the argument that biology is code. Instead of zeros and ones, it's four base pairs, and that biotechnology really is the information technology of the 21st century. And so then I became just completely captivated by that idea and looking at how do we create open innovation and freedom to innovate rather than allowing a Microsoft type entity to control the ability to, for citizen scientists to participate in this and for small and medium business enterprise to be a part of this. Because unfortunately since the 1980s, Monsanto and a number of other multinationals, there's been dramatic consolidation in certain control over certain enabling technologies in biology. So from there I kind of became part of this DIY, do-it-yourself bio movement. Started in '08 initially, and then I moved out to Silicon Valley at the end of 2009, became involved helping start BioCurious, which is one of the first biohacker spaces in the world. There's been about a dozen in the past 18 months that have sprung up all over. I started that took a lot of time and energy, much more than we really estimated when we started, but we finally became self-sufficient. So BioCurious is basically meeting its own costs, and we're able to kind of turn that over more to the community and not have to be as involved day to day. I am working now to try to bring the Open Science Summit international for the first time, to take it over to the UK. The UK has emerged as the clear leader in the past 6 months around these issues. Of course, we have Open Knowledge Foundation there that's done a lot of great work over the years, and we're talking together about kind of co-producing this first big Open Science Summit, bringing together the leaders across Europe. So that's kind of where things stand right now. Open science is a huge set of topics, from everything from data sharing and the open access publishing movement to my particular focus, which is on biotechnology and enabling sharing in life sciences. And each year we try to kind of map out the big picture issues, bring those folks together in a way to talk about changing the incentive structures, changing the funding. That's a part of it, rise of crowdfunding and other kind of mechanisms that can start to incentivize and reward openness. But there's a tremendous amount of work that still remains to be done, and I am hopeful that by going to the UK for the first time next year and continuing to expand and also trying to launch chapters in the different sort of innovation hubs in the world, we're going to be able to really advance this transition faster. Thank you.